Hello, Hull Price Foundation. We are Team Kalhana, the OCP winners from Indian Institute of Management, Jammu. Through our presentation, we wish to answer the problem statement of how to achieve sustainable product and process design for a fashion brand like Kalhana. First up is the process design, in which we want to answer the question of how will we be procuring the PET bottles since we are manufacturing activewear, swimwear, and casual wear from recycled plastic. The second part of the solution pertains to setting up a reverse logistics mechanism. Now, talking about how we'll be sourcing the plastic waste. The quantity of plastic waste generated per day at the New Delhi railway station is 5,500 kg, out of which value-added plastic is 2,300 kg. The same value for the airport is around 5,900 kg, with 80% being constituted of plastic bottles only. At railway stations, the rat pickers are mainly responsible for collecting the value-added plastic like water bottles, and they sell these bottles to the kabadis or the scrap dealers. We will be sourcing these plastic bottles from the scrap dealers only. As for the airports, we will be entering into a contract with the private agency responsible for waste management at the IGI airport. Now, this is a closed loop recycling system in which after the customer is finished with the consumption of the cloth, the value chain does not end. It continues with the 3R principle of reusing, remanufacturing, and recycling. Now, how do we set up this reverse logistics mechanism? There are primarily three cost drivers of this process, which are the collection, transportation, and sorting of clothes, with transportation of clothes being the main cost driver, contributing as much as 50% to the total cost of this process. Now, we need to enter into a strategic alliance to minimize this cost. Convenience stores selling daily essentials, dry cleaners, and post offices have their own logistics transportation systems, which are usually one-way trips with empty vehicles on the way back. This means that these operators can transport the clothes donated by customers when they are on their way back. Now, this has strategic benefits for both of us, as we would not have to purchase vehicles or employ drivers, and our partners would now have an opportunity to utilize their vehicles productively even on return trips. Now, my friend Karthik will talk about the concept of life label.
Also, we will add spend time to the clothing label to enable our customer to take informed decisions. We will develop the following incentive-based model to encourage our customer to return or donate their previous purchase. Now, our target market will be the customer who value sustainability and are willing to pay a premium for environment-friendly clothing. And we can reach them by collaborating with different fashion influencers. Now, Purva will take.
Now I'll talk about product designing approach. Poorly fitted clothing wastes as much as 15% of the fabric used. Kalhana aims to reduce fabric waste by employing 3D scanning software to determine accurate body measurements and subsequently use ML algorithms to come up with optimal design patterns. Secondly, minimal seam construction. Via the process, our intention is to create clothing with minimal seams. Moreover, we'll use the D2C model for selling to reduce the number of intermediaries and to reduce the carbon footprint. Now, Anish will take over.
So this is the revenue model that we have created for the 4 quarters of 2 years, 2023 and 24. Based on the market data, we have calculated the lead generation part, and based on that, 80% of these are our potential customer. From this section, you can see that we are not only retaining our ending customer, but we are also generating the new customers based on the certain data. And by this data, we are multiplying the designated price band. With the help of this, we are calculating our revenue model. So by the end of year 2024 at quarter 3, you can see that our total revenue is 1 crore 80 lakh 40,000 rupees. So thank you. That's all from our side.